whatever that is. So if you remember properly, during initial discussions, we have seen. We have seen that customer service, and we have seen the sales, right? Same way, last class we might discuss about marketing. Now, what I'm gonna do share now. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
So what we learned, Microsoft will give few apps as the product apps, out of the box apps, first part apps. So with that apps, what we will do, we will get the some default business functionality like customer service, sales, field service, marketing. So whatever those apps we will call as a out of the box apps or first party apps. Okay. So with this apps, what it will be there, the process, the business process will be already defined. Suppose if you take sales, in the sales you will have a lead creation. Then after lead creation, once you qualify lead, opportunity will be created. Once opportunity be qualified, the invoice will be product invoice will be generated. Then product code. Like that, the every life cycle will be defined. In the customer service, case creation, case routing, case resolution. Like that, in these apps, what is the default cycle will be there. Either you can use or you can customize based upon your need. Okay, like that we have seen sales for the sales creation, opportunity, then quote, order, invoice generation. So like that it will work. Okay, I will share this document. Don't worry. Then in the customer service also, whatever we discussed, case will be created, case routed, then they will be creating the resolution steps, then they will be resolving. So now coming to the field service to a topic. So basically, what do you mean by field service? Field. Suppose if you see in general, some people will say it's a field job, field level job means they have to go field. Like we will in general, fields means what we'll call, if we have some paddy fields, we will go outside, we will go where the paddy resides, right? So same way in the field service, in the normal customer service, you are providing like an online, like wherever within CRM you are providing, or you are doing some kind of online complete. Whereas coming to the field service, you are giving some kind of service at field level, means at customer. Suppose he stays in somewhere outside instead of your place. So in such scenarios, you will be going to you are traveling to that person place, and you are giving some service. So that kind of thing we will call as a field service. So basically, when do we use field service means, suppose you want to book some projector, suppose you want to book some session, suppose you want to do some kind of bookings. So it could be a resource. The resource can be like a thing, like a laptop, projector, or some other AC, anything. Or it could be a person as well to give a demo session, to give something else, like that. Okay. So service can be anything. Okay. So in this field service, what we will do, we will be serving the customer at his place. That is basically field service. Okay. Any questions here? So how does our system knows like I need to serve these people? So for that people, they will be creating a case, or they will be creating some. Suppose whenever you book a washing machine in Flipkart or Amazon, by default a installation will be created, right? That is kind of a field service. Automatically, some default booking is created, like that. So if you see here, work order will be the primary entity for the field service. Okay. So the work order can be created from directly from case. Means whenever a person create a ticket, that time also work order can be created. Or from a sales order, like whenever you purchase a washing machine, or whenever you purchasing a JBL soundbar, that time also that needs installation, right? So that time automatically created. Otherwise, some kind of agreement, like after 1 year, you they need to give some kind of a free service. So like that, the work order can be created from various places. That's why we have this kind of symbol. Either it can be created from agreement, or it can be created from case, or it can be created from chase. So basically, the field service will do what it will do. It will give kind of a service at field level. So whenever customer stays. Okay. So once work order is created, the same like CRM system. 1 second. So whenever work order is created, we need to give service, right? So how do we give service? So for that service, we need to define the things, right? What we need to do. Suppose we need to give the details. What is the kind of service customer is looking for? Everything, right? So for that purpose, we will be using the field service app. Same like customer service, we will be having the field service. So this is our field service trial. You can explore. I think I have given access for all of you. Now, if you click on this LUT service URL, this is normal typical CRM URL only. The only difference is, as it is a field service trial, it will have the field service out of the box apps. Okay. Now it is giving some kind of error. Let me add myself. I don't know whether I am there or not. No, I added myself. I'll just refresh this app. So once I refresh this app, what will happen? I could see the all apps. Now, if you see here, the Copilot Service Admin Center, here also this is coming. This is customer service aspect is also coming. Apart from this, you could see this field service mobile, right? So same like Sales Hub, customer service workspace, field service has its own app. This is given by Microsoft out of the box app. So that's why I started with this thing. So what are the first party apps? Dynamics 365 Sales, customer service, field service. For the field service, this is the apps we are gonna use. Now, if you see same like customer service, here also it will have some like say fields. Okay. Now, what we are discussing in this field service, it will start with work order, right? Now, if you see the left hand side, this is also CRM only. This is also some normal model driven app. But the only thing is, it will have the related tables, related information, everything with respect to the field service. Okay. So in the field service, the primary entity will be work orders, whereas case will be the primary entity for customer service, right? Now, like this, work orders will be the primary entity. Now, if we see, these are the work orders already we have it from trial account. Okay. Now, if we see in this work order entity, you have what is the status, scheduled or postponed, in progress. What is the priority? Is it a high priority, low priority? That kind of service account means who created. Work order type, switch wall, non-operation. So this is kind of a basically what is the item you are looking for service. Okay, like that. Now with incident type, you can add agreement, whether they have any agreement for warranty or such kind of everything you can maintain. Now, if you see in the work order other tab, if you see the cost, suppose is it a free service or something, everything. So everything related to the field service will be there in the field service app. Okay. Now, if you see once work order is created, we need to look right. So basically, you have purchased one washing machine today. So automatically, if item is delivered today, tomorrow the next day the installation person call and shall I come and install the like that, right? So how does they know whenever a washing machine purchased from Flipkart, a sales order will be created, right? On order creation, a work order will be created. So why work order is creating? To set up the washing machine, to install the washing machine, work order will be created. So once work order will be created, we need to send the person, right? So to send the purpose, To send the purpose, we need to know the complete details, right? When do we need to send, what is the location, everything. So for that purpose only, we will have the scheduling. So if you see, this is the work order, right? So if you see here, you have book, rebook. So with help, this is the out of the box feature only. If you open this book function, here you are booking resource. So basically now here if you see switch valve non-operational work order type, right? Now whenever you clicking on the book resource, you're looking for a installation person, you're looking for a kind of mechanic, right? So here you need to give the details, what are the available slots they have, whenever they have. Suppose I'm giving 29, in the 28 you see 3 to 3:38 available, 3:30 to 4, like that. So based upon the time slots and you will be have everything, right? So you will be choosing. So for this work order, you are choosing the person, you are scheduling when they have come, when they has to come. Now I'm just selecting this time slot, let's assume. Okay. Now if you click on book, once you click on book, what will happen? A mail will be triggered to yourself and the whoever person you booked. Okay. Now if you see here, you have this under in the general tab on the right hand side, we have booking, right? So field service engineer. So he is the engineer kind of. So automatically, whenever you schedule a booking for this installation, a booking will be created. Okay. So in this booking, you will have the entire information about what is the time you booked for and no travel required, everything, all details about booking. Okay. Any questions here? Now, if you see in this worker in this field service only, you will have resource booking, product to service. All these are supported entities for work order. Now, if you see product, so product can be, suppose if you want to create a work order for new product, you need to add, right? So you can add the work order products from here. Same way, if you want to look for some service, different service, so such scenarios you will be creating a new work order service. So all these are related to the work order with respect to work order with respect to field service. Now once you scheduled, on that day the person will come. That is basically dispatch, and he will do the service. So once you do the service, what you will do? You will do kind of a you will give your feedback, right? Share it, your opinion. So that is kind of a review and approval. So in this review and approval, based upon the review approval, they will conduct the metrics. What are the best things they need to do for the next service, like that they will do. Okay. So this is all about field service. Okay. Now coming to the CRM here. So if you see the here, this is the field service app. Here if you see, you have service area, you have sales area, you have inventory, you have resource, you have settings, and you have training. So why do we need these many areas? Because to support a field service system, you should have a, suppose you want to trigger field service whenever a purchase happen. So in that scenarios, it should have a sales, right? So that's why whenever you purchase a field service license, you will get the default customer service and sales license. That's why you have sales. So leads, whatever the leads, opportunities, codes, orders, everything, these are related to the purchasing a product sales life cycle. So once the sales life is done, what does it mean? You are purchasing the product, right? So once you are purchasing the product, that time you can configure to trigger work order creation. So once work order is created, you need to see, right, what are the resources you need to support, what are the products you need to give service. So for that purpose, everything you will be having this entities, schedule board, bookings. Now if we see just we have opened and we have seen the individual booking, right? Suppose if you want to see the complete bookings, how many bookings I have for today, how many bookings I need to cover tomorrow. For that purpose, you can control and you can see it from schedule board. So this is the schedule board. If you see here, so if you see, these are the resources. Resources means the person whoever available for providing service. I am booked 0 minutes booked 0%, like that you have, right? Suppose you book this person, resource type contact. Now, see here, you need to select this resource and you have to click on book. So what is the requirement you need to book? These are the work orders. For which work order you want to book him? For which work order you are trying to occupy, you are trying to reserve him. So you need to select the respective work order. Then you need to select the start date. At what time you are expecting to come, expecting to give service. So the time thing, everything you will be giving. So booking status, scheduled, completed. So initially you need to give a schedule. So based upon the progress, like on the coming day, it will be in progress. Once he completed, it will be like the status will be automatically completed by app itself. So once you have given the feedback, what does that mean? He has provided the service, right? So automatically this will change. So you need to booking method front load hours remaining capacity means, because suppose in a day you will have a 9 hours only. Suppose if you book a person for 100 hours in a day, whether he will be able to manage? No, right? So that's why here itself we will be having the capacity, everything. Now earlier we have 0%, 0 minutes book, right? Now it is 30 minutes. So once he filled 9 hours per day, he can't available for the day, right? So you need to adjust for another, you need to look for another resource, you need to book for another resource, like that you need to manage. Okay, any questions here? So like this, the field service will be working. Now if you see the bookings, so you want to see the bookings, whatever the bookings happened here. So everything you could see it from here. So created on today only, 20th means. So what is the duration? Booking type solid, we will have type solid and soft, I guess. So solid means you are confirming the booking, and you will have tentative, the other one. So tentative means you are proposing, you are giving like a tentative date. Okay. And the next thing is resource requirements. In this resource requirements, what you will do? So work orders creating based upon the resources, right? So you need to give the resources for which resource you need to give. Suppose whatever the booking you are trying to book, that is already done with installation, already done with the warranty. So that time that has to be go, right? So in that scenarios, what they will do after the product warranty over, they will be deactivating the resource requirement, like that they will be managing. Okay. Now the whatever the accounts and customers, basically these are the person whoever requesting the access, everything. Now if you see in the same service, you have the cases and agreements also. Why do we need cases? Means suppose the person came and installed, due to some issue it's not work, it's not complete, it's not working properly. So what you will do, you will again raise a ticket, you have to raise a ticket with the same thing, right? So that's why field service, again it will come with a customer service as well. So whenever you choose for field service, automatically you will get the sales and customer service. But it's not vice versa. If you choose for sales, only you will get the sales. If you choose for customer service, only customer service sales will get. Okay. Any questions? And if you see here, here you have assets. So what do you mean by assets? Means sometimes the tickets can be created by automatical Internet of Things, IoT. So in such scenarios, you should have the qualification. Suppose whenever temperature reaches 100, you have to trigger a alarm to the fire station. So such kind of IoT alerts you can configure. You can install the IoT devices. So that kind of integration you can do. You can configure. Now if you see heat sensor, coffee maker, home. Whenever you want to have heat sensor, whenever it reaches some threshold, you want to send an alarm to the fire station, or you want to send an alarm to some person. So that's in that scenarios, you will be configuring this IoT devices, IoT alerts within the field service. So that kind of capability you are having. So just high level, learn the life cycle, how does it goes. So whenever you are prepared, whenever you want to say you have worked on for field service, please be ready with one end-to-end life cycle, how work order will be created, on work order creation, after how you are booking, how you are scheduling. During the scheduling, what are the actions you are taking? Once scheduling is done, what you are doing, everything like that. So whatever you are preparing for life cycle, you need to in a position to justify. Okay. Any questions? Now coming to the plan, whatever we have for this training. So today, I think this is the session, planned session, and for tomorrow we will be having the Power BI. Okay, some big session only, length session only. Day after tomorrow we will be having the Copilot Studio introduction of OB agents and custom agents, and mostly on Monday we will discuss about the resume preparation and tips. And we have this class left, right? So by Monday, I will create a trial account for Azure DevOps and we will cover this as well. So mostly next week, you should be in a position to prepare resume yourself and you should give starting interviews. Any challenges so far, whatever we discussed in following or in applying in doing the assignments? This one. So for this customer service, field service, sales, marketing, learn the life cycles. Okay, how does it start? How does it end? They won't ask much questions. So what do you mean by SLA? What do you mean by work order? What do you mean by scheduling? This kind of only. So be prepared for that. The remaining project-wise questions we will see how they will ask it. Okay. Today I will be sharing some sample resume with you guys. So just work on them. So prepare your resumes in what notepad. Once you have resumes ready, we will have a review. Once we have the review, we can start applying. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sorry. Nikhil.